I'm in my kitchen cooking a healthy dinner, and a few minutes before it's ready, my daughter reaches for an ice cream, and you hear me scream, "No, no, no, Diona, no! You're gonna spoil your appetite, you cannot do that. You have to have your dinner first." And she says, "Mommy, I will not spoil my appetite. I will have my dinner too, I promise." "Oh no, Diona, you have to have your dinner first. Why can you not do as I say?" "Mommy, because it doesn't make sense to me." And you hear me thinking and saying, like many parents do, "Oh no, these kids, oh my God. Why can you just not, they cannot hear us, why can they not be controlled?" Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, fortunately, I snapped out of my rabbit hole fast enough. And I started thinking about our utter obsession with control. Why do we need to control people, situations in our lives in order for us to feel a bit better? Why? Some do it openly, aggressively, and some do it passively. But we're all more or less controlled by that. Which brought me to think also, what is it that brings peace to us? Why did we grow up thinking that we need everything controlled in order for us to feel joy and happiness? Why do we play God? How do we know that whatever outcome comes, we will not be happy with it? Why a desired outcome now will guarantee a better result or joy for us? Now, a lot of people come to me asking me to help them to achieve goals, whether it's career goals, money goals, relationship goals, and nothing is wrong with goals. It's just, I feel that the feeling behind it's like, I need this in order to feel better. I need to control this outcome in order to feel better. I'm all for goals, please, don't misunderstand. We need to be inspired and aspire to many things. But when does it get too much? It gets too much when we exhaust ourselves and we become so blinded by our desires and goals that we don't see that we're missing out on life. Yeah? Well, this is what I say all the time. Again, this is not to demotivate you or to tell you that you shouldn't have aspirations. But please understand that when you are in that state of mind, you miss out on so many things that life has to offer, just like that, without your effort, without doing anything. We exhaust ourselves, we stress ourselves out to the point of burnout, and we still miss the whole point. But if we learned to allow life to unfold in its natural way, then maybe life can be a bit more invigorating for all of us. Now, I've come to see that, it was several years ago, I've come to see that whenever I tried to control any situation, even if I did achieve that outcome or goal, it wasn't half as fulfilling as any other thing that just happened, just like that, without me planning very hard and going for it and not looking at anything else in my life. There was a time that I remember that I was so motivated to achieve my goals, but I was just so stressed. I was missing out on life all the time. Even if I was somewhere that's supposed to be fun, I was thinking at the back of my head, I shouldn't be here. I should be working on my goals now. Again, why? When was the last time you let life unfold the way it could have unfolded? Because, to be honest, with the best will in the world, last time I checked, we still don't control the universe. Yeah. So, again, I had another realization several years ago that all the times that I succeeded in my life, it was because of unplanned synchronicities. It just happened, even if I succeeded. And there is this element of realizing that whatever you accomplish, there is that time that some things are... Sorry, I need some water. It's yours, it's okay. Yeah. There is an element of accomplishing things that is not up to us, no matter how hard you push. There is just this element. And as much as I used to be a fan of going for it and kill yourself until you achieve it, I just realized it's just not working that way. And in a way, it's a good thing. Because if we just predicted every outcome based on our efforts, what would it be? How would life just be interesting? So, I thought that maybe it's a good idea that we start living a life of opportunity instead of planning like that. Because life will present to us many opportunities if we're open to it. And we can just learn to recognize them, step into them, and do the best we can. Thank you.